yards here on third down. Here's Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 29 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12.
Throwing, Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw now, Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. Here comes the
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. The preseason, the regular.
Here in the north, this is the land of Vikings, and with the Yaller horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And off we go from Minneapolis. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Yeah, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Staying on the ground with Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Take him down.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 47-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
A lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who earn postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what C.J. has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. A handoff from Mixon, running right. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt. Trying to get it out quick. Oh, Brock, this is short. Fair catch called and taken, but hang on there. There's a flag on the field. Well, if there's an avoidable penalty, Brock, that's probably it. He just didn't let him make the fair catch, and that's going to help their field position considerably. Now a give up the middle to Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Makes it 3rd and goal.
3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they...
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Now inside the 25. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. 60 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And this one too low.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case,
pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield.
At the 27-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
for those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll try to run forward Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5. Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. And that is wide to the left and no good, but there are multiple flags on the field. And I think this drive is going to stay alive. Elliott now to add the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pushing it, and deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And that is incomplete. Well, coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's Barkley on the counter. Fighting ahead at the 15. 78 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
That's a gain
3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Eagles are able to add on to that lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Nolan Smith drops him for a loss of 10. And it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Bradley Pinion now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And some strong running. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle with Barkley. Juke into space. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first-half lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From him, and he saw the opposing team recover it. You felt his pain? Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone, and that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Jalen Carter. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To throw is Cousins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, 41 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big death. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to have the extra point. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change the momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that?
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Great. No touch it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. He'll take it inside the 25.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down. Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 139 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles use the short field to get in for 6. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the others. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And
he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Cousins. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Throwing, Cousins. That one deep for London. That's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Cousins now. Now he'll tuck this and run. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the... There he goes, left side. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. The 2-yard line.
Another try for Barkley. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And this is a blowout for the 4th quarter, a very one-sided affair. They'll run forward with Barkley. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. Muster together a goal line stand. They begin the drive with Robinson. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on a free kick. And that's a big mistake. They go play action with Hurts.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, 73. Anyway,
Here's Hurts to throw.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
To Barkley on the check down. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. Barkley inside handoff. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
And he's going to bring this one down right about the 20-yard line.
159 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter.
Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. Inside the 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That kind of puts the bow on what has been a complete performance, Charles. They're pitching a shutout on the other side, and this offense, they've done their thing well, too.
Yeah, this game has been all-out effort from them on every snap, and there's a good amount of pride on the line right now. They want to finish what they started. They want this shutout preserved.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it? Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid?